So yeah, I don't really know where to start this video, but, so, February 8th, 2023, we got probably one of the biggest, most hyped Nintendo Directs in, I'm gonna be honest, a long time, probably since like 2019. And within this Nintendo Direct was some pretty major things. This Nintendo Direct, not only did it give us some amazing game announcements and trailers and updates to things we already knew about, but it also kind of projected what Nintendo's future plans are gonna be, and what we should expect from the company this year and next year. So, without further ado, oh my goodness, I whacked my mic, apologies, many apologies. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to talk about my feelings on this Nintendo Direct, and I have 4 highlighted main points. So today I'm just going to highlight what I thought was cool and kind of just go off of there. So we're going to start, I split this into 4 points. The first point is going to be cool minor stuff that I'm not super well versed on, but I thought what was cool and I'm interested in. Obviously, big one, Pikmin 4. We haven't had a new Pikmin game in like 10 years, so it's really cool to see Pikmin coming back, especially in July, which is really soon. I was expecting more of a fall release date, but July for Pikmin 4, and honestly, I am kind of excited to check this one out. Probably will pick it up either later down the line or if it goes on sale. Not too big into the series. I really want to try the first couple games before, but graphics look amazing, environments look amazing. The crazy zombie thing at the end kind of was hilarious. I had a really good chuckle after seeing the thing's eyes glow red, so really enjoyed that. But other than that, nothing to write home about on Pikmin 4. I know there are some people who are really excited for it, but it's just not me, bro. I'll probably check it out eventually, but yeah, that's on the radar. It is still pretty cool that we got a new one 10 years later. 10 years later. And so yeah, Pikmin 4 looks pretty cool. Advanced Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp finally got a new release date. If you guys didn't know, they postponed that game due to certain world issues, and now that certain world issues have cleared up a bit, Nintendo has re-brought out Advanced Wars. Honestly, it took them way too long to do this, but glad to have it back. April is when it's coming back out. There were some leaks and rumors surrounding it, so kind of expected it, but glad to see this is coming back out with a release date. Splatoon 3 DLC. This is something that I am very excited about, definitely more than Pikmin and Advanced Wars, but Splatoon 3 is a game that I love. I love Splatoon 2 more, but that's just because I had more experience and I have more emotional ties to it, but Splatoon 3 is great. And to get announcements on DLC is also great. It's an expansion pass. They've been doing a lot of these, but yeah, so the first wave of the expansion pass, they gave us a release window and details about it, is the first hub area. I forgot what it was called, but it's the hub area from the first Splatoon, and during Splatfest, Callie and Mariel come out and sing and dance, and so they're kind of just reskinning the lobby to make it look like Splatoon 1. I think that's really neat, but if it's just going to be a reskin lobby and going to still have everything that the first one, or the regular Splatsville has, that's kind of a lame first wave, just a skin. I feel like there's going to have to be something more substantial in this first wave to warrant getting the DLC immediately to experience it than just a reskin lobby. I do think that it is still pretty cool that they're kind of uniting all 3 Splatoons on the same system. But then the real meat and potatoes of this Splatoon DLC is going to be the side order. We didn't get too much details, but it showed the Splatoon 2 hub area covered in like snow. So I have a feeling it's going to be a bit more Octo Expansion style campaign. Really excited for that because, you know, I loved Octo Expansion. That was an amazing secondary campaign. So really excited to check this Splatoon DLC. First wave is coming out spring. Next wave is coming down the line. Most likely fall or summer. I could see them doing fall at the latest, honestly. And then the final thing for this small little first point was the Mario Kart Wave 4 DLC. If you guys have seen my other Mario Kart video, I love Mario Kart. I've done like 3 Mario Kart videos already, probably the game that I have the most videos on. But Wave 4 announced a new track, Yoshi's Island, which looks absolutely amazing. The music is bussin', it looks outstanding, and they have confirmed that they're adding new characters to this pass, which is something that was leaked in like internal data mining, but I kind of threw that away like, oh, they're just cheesing us or whatever. But no, actual characters are being added. New characters haven't been added since the game was launched, and so this is going to be super epic. I cannot wait to play as Birdo, the character they announced, but to see what other characters they're going to bring over, because they have the whole Mario Kart Tour roster to pick from, and I think it's going to be really great to see some of those characters move over to the console. Alright, so my second little point that I wanted to touch on, a really, really big announcement, really big, for the Nintendo Switch online subscription service. We got, get ready for this, Game Boy for the regular Switch Online. So if you're subscribed to just the base Switch Online, you're getting original Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, which, oh my goodness, that's epic. We haven't been able to play Game Boy on TV, like regular Game Boy, on a TV since the Game Boy adapter for the GameCube 20 years ago. So it's amazing to have this. They also announced, for those of us who have the expansion pass, that Game Boy Advanced is coming to that. That is also amazing, even though we did get Game Boy Advanced on Wii U. It is still great to have a bunch of Game Boy Advance games come over. We got Super Circuit, we got Mario and Luigi, Minish Cap, which I'm really excited to play, because to actually get that, it's like $80, and I really don't want to pay that for a Game Boy Advance game. So yeah, really great to have it in HD, up on the TV, good controls, that's amazing. They did also announce titles coming, so for Game Boy Advanced, we are going to get Metroid Fusion, Fire Emblem, and Golden Sun as the most notable ones, so some pretty heavy hitters, especially from the back catalog. And regular Game Boy games, we got Mario Land 2, which is amazing, Wario Land 3, Zelda Link's Awakening DX, and a couple other really good ones. And then they're going to add the Oracle games, Zelda Oracle games, and some others that escape my mind at this moment. But yeah, really solid stuff for Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced on the Switch Online, and coming down the road for that, which, this is amazing. And the best part is they dropped it right after the Direct. So right after the Direct, I hopped on and started playing Mario Kart. I'm going to be really honest. But this is amazing to see Nintendo adding value to their regular Switch Online and adding more value to the expansion pass. They're really making it worth it now to subscribe. Okay, my third big Uber point. Man, they really did this. So there have been a lot of rumors going around that Nintendo in their databanks has had a completely remastered Metroid Prime, the first game, just waiting to be released. Well, they released it. You know, Metroid Prime Remastered was announced and released on the day of the Direct. They dropped Metroid Prime Remastered digitally on the 8th, right after the Direct. It was super hype. I want to talk about the hype of the game first. Metroid Prime 4 has been taking like 8 years to come out, which is annoying because I really want to play that game. Other people really want to play that game. And we just want to play the game. And them basically not telling us anything has been super annoying. Especially after they restarted development 4 years ago. But to get the first game remastered is perfect. Because not only are they launching off the hype of Dread, they're also pushing that into Prime Remastered and be like, oh, okay. What about Metroid Prime 4? You know, next Nintendo system, please. Launch title, maybe. Hey. Just saying. But no, this is really great. My brother bought it digitally, and I watched him play a little bit of it. And it looks absolutely spectacular. Like, this isn't some AI upscaled textures. They full-blown went in and redid everything. It looks simply amazing. I'm a little bit salty that the physical edition is coming out on the 22nd, 2 weeks later. But y'all know me, I'm a physical collector, so I gotta wait for that. I already pre-ordered it, you guys know I did. But yes, this was an amazing thing for them to announce and drop in the same day. It's revitalized interest in the Metroid series, hype for Metroid Prime 4, and maybe will boost sales. Maybe Dread fans will jump over to this one, so we'll see. I was also really impressed with the $40 price tag. Like, that's cheaper than, like, WarioWare Get It Together. So, I think Nintendo's onto something with this Prime Remastered. Alright, the last point I want to talk about. And this is the one I am the most excited for. Because, boys, girls, folks out there, we got another trailer for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And oh my goodness, it's dark, it's scary, it's grand, it's magnificent, and every, like, perfect adjective that exists. Like, within this trailer, I felt fear, I felt joy, I felt excitement, I felt like, what the heck is going on? Literally, it opens up on this destroyed Hyrule. A voice, presumably Ganondorf, could be like an underservant like Astor was. But, man, Hyrule is in for a treat. And it starts off so dark and scary, like the announcement for the sequel was. And then it kind of transitioned into the lightheartedness of the other trailer we got. And it's really coming together. And they also showed a whole bunch of new enemy types. They showed the islands in the sky. They showed Link. They showed the hand, which is, like, ridiculous, but I love it. They showed, like, Link driving a car. Excuse me? I thought the Master Cycle was an amazing evolution, but I didn't think we were going to start getting cars. So, do with that what you will, Internet. But yeah, this trailer was super hype. Along with this next trailer, they announced a collector's edition, which you all know I will have to get, and an amiibo, which y'all know I'll have to get. Honestly, I'm a huge Zelda fan, huge Zelda guy. I know it may not look like it from my channel, but I love Zelda more than I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Zelda more than I love Final Fantasy. So let me put that in perspective for you guys. So, I'm incredibly hyped for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm incredibly hyped for everything surrounding this game. And I'm so very glad they've been so hushed up about it, because I don't want to know more. I want to experience this game. I want to soar in the sky. I want to see the creepiness of Mummy Ganon. I just need more of it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I know this video was a little bit wild. I just really wanted to talk about the main points that I really gathered from this newest Nintendo Direct, and what you guys can look forward to, what you guys can look forward to content on, and what I can look forward to mostly, because I'm very, very excited about everything that was announced in this Direct. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. We're almost to 400 subscribers. I'd love to hit 400. I'm going to do something crazy and wacky for 400 subscribers. So if you all would help me, smash the subscribe button with your pinky toe, with a pen, with a ruler, with your copy of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Just whack the subscribe button, because I like to see it glow. Anyways, that's all for me for now. I've been King from Kingdom Studios. Thanks for sticking with me. Have a legendary day, my friends.